big win for the Hindu side after the High Court had allowed the survey by revenue commissioners of the Shahi Eidgah mosque premises. The masjid side decided to approach the Supreme Court in appeal seeking relief. But the Supreme Court has now given its go-ahead for the survey by refusing to stay the survey, at least for the time being. The Eidgah Mosque Committee had moved the Supreme Court against the High Court order of the Allahabad High Court, alleging that this was illegal and arbitrary. The masjid side also contended that the Supreme Court has already admitted the petition challenging the transfer of cases from the Mathura District Court to the Allahabad High Court, arguing that the survey had been ordered by the High Court even while the matter was pending with the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court refused to stay the survey for the time being, claiming that the petition against the transfer of the cases was listed for the 9th of January. This means that the survey will go on, at least for now, as per the High Court's directions.
आज ऑनरेबल सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने प्रोसीडिंग को स्टे करने से मना कर दिया है, जो कल इलाहाबाद हाई कोर्ट ने निर्देश दिए थे, डायरेक्शंस दिए थे. द ऑनरेबल इलाहाबाद हाई कोर्ट वाज वेरी कैटेगोरिकल इन इट्स डायरेक्शंस दैट दे हैव रिजेक्टेड द डिमांड ऑफ शाही ईदगाह मस्जिद फॉर डिसाइडिंग देयर 711 एप्लीकेशन फर्स्ट, एंड द ऑनरेबल इलाहाबाद हाई कोर्ट हैज अपॉइंटेड एन एडवोकेट कमिश्नर टू डू द सर्वे. व्हाट विल बी द मोडालिटीज ऑफ सर्वे एंड ऑल विल बी फिक्स्ड बाय द इलाहाबाद हाई कोर्ट ऑन 18th of December. So the Shahi Eidgah Masjid had challenged this order before the Honorable Supreme Court, and Supreme Court has refused to grant.
So what is going to happen on December 18th?
On December 18th, the Allahabad High Court will fix the modalities as to who all is going to be in the survey, what will be the timing of the survey, and what will be the members who will be going in the survey commission. All these things will be decided by the Allahabad High Court on 18th of December.
Well, we have our legal editor Harish Nair joining us, who was, of course, monitoring all these developments in the Supreme Court. We also have Mohit, who stays with us. Harish, coming to you first. Now, the Supreme Court did tell the masjid side that when you appear before the Allahabad High Court on the 18th of December, which is a Monday, you can tell the Allahabad High Court at that point in time that the Supreme Court will be hearing the matter on the 9th of January, which is when the petitions were supposed to be heard. So the masjid side presumably has one more opportunity to make that case before the Allahabad High Court as well on Monday.
Yes, that's right, Siddharth. Big win for the Hindu side, the second one in the last 2 days. So, in fact, today's Supreme Court hearing, the outcome, the takeaway is that there is no hurdle in as far as the Allahabad High Court on December 18th going ahead with fixing the modalities and regarding the court commissioner survey and also deciding the composition of the survey team. Coming to a question, this was told by the Justice Sanjeev Khanna to Huzaifa Ahmadi, who appeared for the Masjid Committee when he sought a stay on the court commissioner survey order, saying that first Supreme Court should decide on their petition challenging the Allahabad High Court taking to itself 18 petitions filed in the Mathura court. Till then, court commissioner survey should not be allowed. But Supreme Court said that it will not impose any stay without going through the entire voluminous judgment copy of the Mathura court, in fact the Allahabad High Court. But and so on December 18, when there will be next proceedings in the Allahabad High Court as far as deciding the modalities is concerned, that day you can tell the High Court that Supreme Court has fixed the hearing for January 9.
Sure, Harish. We have some reactions as well. In fact, yesterday even at the time that the revenue commissioners, the Allahabad High Court said that they'll be conducting a survey at the Shahi Eidgah premises, there were strong reactions coming from members of the opposition, including Asaduddin Owaisi of the AIMIM. He had said that this amounted to the targeting of the Muslim community. He said, please don't preach give and take when one side is interested in constantly targeting Muslims. That was his claim. He also said the law doesn't matter anymore and robbing Muslims of their dignity appears to be the only goal now. He wasn't the only one. Other opposition leaders also claimed that this was the BJP's plan to divide the country.
मैं तो सीधे मानता हूं कि इस देश की संसद ने एक एक्ट पास किया था 91 में, प्लेसेस ऑफ वर्शिप एक्ट. पता नहीं जुडिशरी क्या कर रही है. उस एक्ट का कोई मतलब रह गया क्या? उस एक्ट के तहत साफ कहा गया था कि अयोध्या के बाद हम कोई वो पन्ना नहीं खोलेंगे, क्योंकि देखिए इतिहास में उल्टे पहुंच जाने में बड़ी मुश्किल आएगी. बुद्धिस्ट पूछेंगे ना, हमारे स्तूप कहां गायब हो गए, हमारे विहार कहां गायब हो गए. उल्टे पांव की यात्रा से किसी देश को कुछ हासिल नहीं होता. और जबकि संसद एक कानून बना चुकी है, मैं तो अब तो लगता है कि जुडिशरी सिर्फ अच्छी बातें सेमिनार वर्कशॉप में करती है।
पूरा देश लगे खुदाई में ही लगे, पूरी धरती खुदाई कर दी, जो कुछ न कुछ तो कभी रहा ही होगा। इसके पहले जहाँ भी आप देखिए कदम कदम पर बौद्ध की धर्म के अवशेष मिलते हैं, चाहे भगवान बौद्ध की मूर्तियाँ हों या तो बुद्ध विहार हों या चैत्य भूमि हों, तो फिर पूरे देश की खुदाई ही होता रहे, फिर आगे जाने का कोई आगे यानी प्रगति करने की कोई बात ही नहीं।
Well, let me go across to my colleague Mohit, who's been keeping an eye on the political reactions to this. A lot of predictable reactions coming from the ranks of the opposition, Mohit, who claim that this is some kind of an attempt to divide the country, while, of course, all these proceedings are happening in courts, and it's the courts that are making these rulings.
Well, yes, Siddharth, the opposition is saying that this goes against the principle of Worship Act, which clearly stated that the status quo of all the religious places will remain as it was on 15th of August 1947, and also there should be no conversion in the religious character of all these places of worship. Hence, the various opposition parties are saying this is being done just for the basis of politics because 2024 elections are coming.
Okay.
While the BJP and other right-wing organizations and also VHP and RSS have been saying what exactly is the issue of the opposition parties if just a survey is being ordered. Survey is just ordered to see the characteristic of that particular place, and on the issue of survey, nobody should have a problem.